What's going on today, guys? Primal Sabbath here, and today we're taking a look at the next Beast Machines Dinobots figure review. This is Airraptor, which is a brightened up deco of Archadis, or Archadis. Pretty sure it's Archadis, something like that. I can never pronounce the Japanese names very well. But anyways, this is Airraptor, and like I said, like they share very similar decos together. This one and Archadis do, but he's definitely like got a kind of like a brighter palette. It's like they turned the contrast all the way up on him. There are a few different, kind of plastic colors usages and things like that. Most notably, like the underside of the wings. Those I can remember. Like these, I remember being green on Archadis. So. Other than that, I'll compare this to Archadis whenever we do get around to doing that review. But he's a really strange dino feathered bird thing. I don't know the name for it. I'm sure it's on the TF Wiki. If you go fancy yourself a look over there. I didn't. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't be able to pronounce it. Like I'm already having a hard enough time with Archadis's name. But it's a pretty interesting bird. He's got scales and feathers. Now, story time. He doesn't survive the Fool's Errand run. He actually gets hit with the energy drain net and turned into dust. So this poor fella does not survive long enough to the Wrecker's conflict with Cryotech, which is unfortunate. But that's how it be sometimes. But that's I wish that the Beast Machines Dinobots would have gotten more than just a handful of pages between Wrecker's issues, 1, 2, and even, I don't even think they had pages in issue 3. They may have had just a little bit, but I wish there was some more extended stuff on them. Because I remember they kind of took pride on actually carrying that Dinobot's name from the G1 Dinobots, and I do think that's really interesting. Really cool deco choice though here on these legs. As you can see how there's kind of I don't want to necessarily call it a dry brushing, but this is definitely the blue paint, and you can kind of see how it sort of blends in with some of these other feathers. I think that's awesome. I think whoever designed that deco definitely gets a gold star. He's also got a gimmick in this mode where, I kind of talked about the feathers, but you can press that, and they're feathered bombs. They drop like little bombs. But what you do is you kind of stick them back up in the wing, make sure there's that little indent that's pointing to the outside of the wing, and close them up in there, and that's pretty much it. I may have these backwards, actually, all things considered, so let's drop them both off. Let's see. Yeah, this actually makes more sense for the feathers to be pointing backwards. So, you live and you learn, but they are interchangeable on both sides. So there's that. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and get this dude into his robot mode, and we'll wrap this up. Alright, here's Airraptor in his robot mode, and very interesting, and you can see just the brightened colors even on the robot head with the kind of red, superhero mask thing that he's got going on, which I always thought was very strange. I thought it was very strange for them to have made Archadis a Predacon in Beast Wars Neo. Everything about this dude looks kind of superhero-ish. Even with the wings kind of folding over the chest here, which is kind of a bummer because and you really, I guess if you want to, you can fold him back around to do that, despite it's going to make him super heavy on his left side, very much so. As a matter of fact, I don't think he'll be able to stand. Oh, nope. Yeah, he won't be able to stand. Maybe if you just open the one and leave the other one kind of closed, perhaps. I don't know. I'm going to try to make this work. And I'm going to fail. Definitely going to. Well, it'll be a little rocky. But anyway, so yeah, he's got, some nice, sculpted in, just chest detail in general, but it's all covered up. And of course, that is his Dinobots Spark Crystal right there. Again, rocking the Triceratodon. So, anyways, I've always thought that was pretty neat. That he's got all that detail, and these wings just sort of hide it up. And of course, it's gonna kind of affect some movement here and what all you can do with posing this arm and all that. But them's the beats. I guess. So he does also have like another kind of gimmick thing going on here where you can pull this out and then rotate it, and you will see that it rotates a gun down and into his hand. And look at even the deco on the back side of this. It's just so nice, so colorful, man. Like makes me want to like go vacation in the Bahamas or something like that. You know what I mean? Like just all the colorful like island colors. That's the vibe I'm getting from this dude. So anyways, he does have a handheld weapon of sorts, and this can actually be removed if you want it. I don't know why you would, but if you do, so you know he does kind of have that going for him. Other than that, he's got like no heals, but he seems to be more front balanced, I guess, than anything, and you can't really bend his knees all that much. So you definitely got chicken legs going on with him, but as far as getting this dude into any kind of somewhat dynamic poses, like this is pretty much it. Like this is pretty much all you got to work with. So there's that. Other than that, man, like all the Dinobots toys are pretty cheap. I think he's definitely one of the cheapest. There's a few that are expensive, and we're getting into those pretty soon. But yeah. So real quick, just to kind of add to the rosters here. Here we have Striker and Triceradon and Dinotron. Good thing I got his tail back there to act as a third leg of sorts. A third leg. Jesus, I'm terrible. So, anyways, the team's shaping up nicely. As a matter of fact, for this review, I actually did get him to where I could kind of get around him. Gonna have to move this light out the way momentarily, but anyways, there's Magmatron. So there's so far the Dinobots and Magmatron that we've taken a look at. We only have a few more. We got 3, I think. Take a look at T-Rex, Tyrannotron, and Rapticon. So I guess get ready for those. If I can get this guy to, there we go, get him to stand. So anyways, they take up a lot of shelf space, all things considered, but I don't know, I like them. So that's it for Airraptor. If you guys have any questions or comments about Airraptor, please drop them below. Also, don't forget to check out Stasis Lock every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.